Hello, my old gauge friends. Today, I'm walking into a rare discovery. I'm in Kentucky, and there is a train museum here by Lexington. We're in Lexington, or near Lexington, Kentucky. Horse country in Bourbon. And this used to be a train station many years ago. No more train tracks or anything here, but inside I hear there's a huge collection of antique trains. So let's take a walk inside and let's see what we can find. Okay, get right back to you guys. So as we can see, here's some rare collectibles.
Good afternoon.
How are you? How are you?
I'm the proprietor.
You're the proprietor?
Are you the gentleman I talked to?
Yes, you did.
All right, welcome.
What's your name?
Winfrey Atkins.
Winfrey. My name is Guy.
Pleasure to meet you.
I have a YouTube channel called Guy's Trains,
Oh, wonderful.
and I go around the country filming train stores, and I collect trains. I have an old gauge layout,
Okay.
and I've been wanting to come here. My girl is at the Willowware show in the DoubleTree,
Okay.
and so we went to the show, and I snuck away.
You had a chance to come. I hope you're happy with your visit.
Yeah, I want to look around, see what you got. I'm really excited.
This is our retail shop that you're in right here. We sell these trains.
Okay,
And then the museum is in the main part of the building.
Right.
We have antique toys and trains. The building is an L&N Louisville and National Railroad Depot.
okay,
And it was built in 1910 and abandoned in 1932.
okay. This is an old train station.
This is our depot.
This
The
was-
tracks are out front where the street is.
Okay, so there used to be tracks out here,
The cars are parked where the station track would be.
where the station tracks. And you took over the building, how long ago?
We've owned the building since the early 80s when we bought it. It was an apartment building.
Okay,
It had 4 apartments in it, and we've dismantled 3 of them.
right.
to put the
And you
museum.
live in one. And you,
Well, we have 2 that we can kind of live in. We have another house in town,
right,
but we use 2 of the apartments here. I have upstairs is my man cave,
right.
where I have my records and my overflow for the museum and my computer and my books and that sort of thing. And
Right.
My wife has an apartment next door where she kind of hangs out when she's working over here. So
That's great,
it's
great.
sort of home away from home.
Yeah, and I could see it's probably going to be an amazing tour. I'm going to definitely love this tour.
Okay.
All right, I want to take a look around and take some pictures, and thank you for your
You're
hospitality.
certainly welcome. Thanks for coming in.
Thank you.
Pleasure meeting you.
Pleasure.
Thank you.
So here we are in the back of the retail shop. We're going to have to take some pictures and photographs of some stuff, but any of my old gauge friends out there that wants to purchase anything from this proprietor in this beautiful train store, you can get in touch with
Winfrey Atkins
Winfrey at the phone number is
is 859
859
509
509
6635.
6635.
That's my cell phone.
That's his cell
The
phone.
business number is 859
859
873
873
2497.
2497. Fantastic.
We are open Wednesday through Saturday, 10 to 5.
10 to 5.
We're an authorized Lionel dealer. We sell new and used trains. We have O gauge trains. We have G gauge trains. We have some American Flyer trains. We have some HO gauge trains.
Fantastic. Fantastic.
Come see us.
Yes. Okay. Let's take a look around. Hi.
Hi, you'll love it.
I love it already. I really
It's
do.
amazing the wonderful things
Yeah.
they have and that they've saved here.
Yeah. You don't have this much anymore. There's not too many people that the kids are not doing this anymore. Unfortunately, I try to bring the kids into it, But there's a lot of these young kids, they're playing with the iPads today, so
Well, they don't have any parents that tell them anything.
I know.
really.
I remember when I got my first train set, Lionel train set back in the 60s. And I probably spent 10 hours a day playing with it.
I'm a little bit older than you are.
Yeah.
But my cousin cousin and my brother and I, we had trains, we had some of these other things, and, you know,
Yeah.
and we were talking about things made out of cast iron and so forth.
Right.
You couldn't have those today. The poor darlings might drop them.
Right. Right.
Get an owie.
Yeah. Yeah. You got. I can see you got a beautiful collection. Let's take a look
Go
around.
enjoy.
Yeah. Thank you.
I'm gonna let you look.
Yeah.
I need to finish up with this lady.
Okay.
And then let me know when you need the trains on, and then I'll come back in and talk to you. But this will give you a chance to browse around and get an overview.
Absolutely. Thank you. So, look at some of the stuff. We go at a slow pace here. Nice stuff.
Take this down so you can
Yeah.
get a picture of that display piece.
Take a look at the Lionel Electric Trains display, the multi-volt transformer.
From the 1920s.
1920s, guys, from the 1920s. And here we have Lionel, the LNN. I do like this R.J. Corman Railroad. And who's making that?
Lionel made the.
Lionel made the set?
It's actually not a set. It's put together.
Yeah.
Individual pieces. There might be one or two Mike's Train House pieces in it.
Okay.
The green, I think it's Mike's Train House.
Okay.
And the flat car.
And the
Locomotives Lionel.
Lionel.
And the HO gauge is Bachmann. They have a steam engine that looks like that HO gauge. It's called Old Smoky.
Okay. So here we have a collection of Ide's extremely rare miniature railway wind-up passenger set from 1901. You can see that, the engine in the back. Okay. And this is like very, very rare and very, probably extremely hard to find out there on the market. Ives die-cast old gauge, 1929 to 1930, which is that puppy right there. Look at the detail in it and the workmanship. And then we have the R.J. Corman, which I seen run down through Midway. I would love to buy that.
There's a lot to see here.
Here's the coal mining train by Carlisle and Finch, all right? 1890s, guys, 1890s. I don't even think Lionel was around then. I think
They weren't.
No.
They predated Lionel.
Yeah. And that's electric. There you go.
And then here's an Ives power station. This is a really rare piece. The buildings.
There's an Ives power station in the back.
It has a transformer in it.
It has the transformer in it. So you can run the train from the station. How cool is that?
It's a true power station.
Yeah. Fantastic.
That's a Carlisle and Finch boat light up there in front of it. The brass spotlight up here.
Okay.
Made in Cincinnati. Same people that made the early trains, and you'll see some of those back in the museum. They also made lights. That's what they still make. But
And this local runs on live steam?
no, it's kid powered.
Oh, okay.
They have to push it,
Have to push it. That's incredible.
but it runs on steel track, sectional track. And that's a Buddy L overhead crane up there behind that one on top. They're rare.
Look. Fantastic. And we have a beautiful layout right in the middle.
This is a dealer display layout built by the Lionel Corporation in the mid-1950s.
I think I remember seeing this as in the commercial. In a Lionel commercial, an old Lionel commercial.
Probably so. This is number D192. It's a commercially built display. And it sold for $345.
340. I have a catalog.
It was cataloged by the Lionel Company.
Right.
For the dealers. And that came with all the accessories except the trains.
Right.
You had to put your own trains on it.
Nice layout too.
It's got the original tunnel.
That's so cool.
This layout was featured in one of the Classic Toy Train publications. We didn't get credit for it, but there's a picture of it in one of the magazines when it was talking about dealer display layouts.
Right. Incredible. And that is a Buddy too, a Buddy L.
That's another Buddy L on top of that piece.
That's a kid powered train, guys. You would have to sit on it and push it on steel track.
And the crane is operational.
Crane works. Could you imagine being a kid and having that when back in the day? That'd be the ultimate toy. All right, let's go to the next room.
All right, this is the older stuff back there, pre-war.
This is pre-war stuff we're coming up on. Wow.
And that's a replica of a 1920s dealer display layout.
And that is the Blue Comet, I gather, back there. Yeah. Look at this. Come on, guys. Tell me this museum doesn't have it all.
An American Fire President Special.
Beautiful. And you got the pink.
That's
What-
the Mike's Train House standard gauge version
That's an
of
MTH?
the cross train.
Yeah. Look at this stuff. And this is all tin plate. All
All tin plate, pre-war.
pre-war tin plate.
O gauge and standard gauge.
O and standard gauge, guys. Beautiful. All right, let's come over here. Take a look over here on this cabinet. I'm trying to go slow for you guys so you can take it all in. And I'll probably be editing it. I'm going to edit the film anyway.
1917 Lionel military train.
1917.
Original. Very rare.
Oh my God. I don't need, it's probably a handful, not even in existence anymore. Now you can see on the tags the date of the train when it was manufactured, production. This is the Lionel number 33 standard gauge, 1913 to 1924. Hey, take a look at that. Just about around the Depression time. And in those days, there wasn't much money around, right? So
Right.
if you had a train, you had a...
And some of the higher price sets were made back at that time.
All right.
And those are Ives trains.
These are rides.
Top shelf is Carlisle and Finch top track. Very rare.
Carlisle Finch passenger and freight train.
That's a 1 gauge Ives engine that you're coming to there. Cast iron.
Cast iron. Wow, must weigh a ton.
1 gauge is the same as G gauge, as most of the collectors know.
Right. Well, it was standard, then they came out with the G too, right?
Yes, G was a later,
Right.
although it was the same width, but they called it G.
So I hope you guys are getting all this. I'm trying to get the glare out of the window, but just a fantastic collection. I'm like stunned at the stuff that is in this museum. It's beautiful. And we're in Kentucky, so this is Horseland and Train World.
Amen.
Look at this. American Flyer, Daniel Boone, locomotive, standard gauge, pulling 3 cars. 1928.
Original condition.
Original condition. It looks like it just came out of a box. I'm sure you guys are wondering how you can purchase some of this collectible trains. I don't think they're for sale though.
Not in here.
Not in here. Fantastic.
This is a Whedon live steam train right here. It's an early one, 1890s.
1890s? My God, look at this.
This is an Ives early clockwork, missing the clockwork.
Yeah.
And there's a Lionel race car, first slot car.
The first Lionel slot car race car. Look at that, guys. And here's a windup. Produced in 1930. With all the different cars. You got a whole complete set of it.
And then door fan. This train from here to the wall, that track is door fan.
Here's door fan, gentlemen.
With the people in the passenger cars.
Yeah, look at that. They actually had the figures in there. Incredible. This R.J. Corman Railroad is located actually in Midway. Runs through Midway around Lexington, Kentucky, and it's I think it was a short line, right? And the guy built it from 1 car.
Yes.
I heard.
Yes, he started probably in the 70s, and he's built it into a railroad empire. He has short lines all over the country.
Right.
Charlotte, North Carolina, Pennsylvania, Texas, some of the southern states.
Yeah.
Kentucky.
And they do maintenance, track maintenance.
They
and
do a wreck. They put train wrecks together. They do track maintenance, rebuilding. After one of the hurricanes came into the Gulf Coast, they went down and rebuilt, I think, about 40 lines of railroad in about 2 months.
Okay.
And they do that sort of thing all over the country.
Yeah. So he built a great railroad from 1 car.
And I knew him personally.
And you knew him personally.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I actually got to see the R.J. Corman with 2 GP38s, I think it was, running through Midway yesterday. Anyway, beautiful, beautiful set. I'm gonna look to buy that.
They have the dinner train in Bardstown also, my old Kentucky dinner train.
Okay. And we have the L&M back there.
That's It's a J.C. Penney engine.
A J.C. Penney engine.
Came out in the 70s.
So here we're gonna have a demonstration now of this old Take a look at that layout, guys. This is an 8x8 display. Beautiful, beautiful. So you sell all over the country. You do a lot of mail order and
We don't do much mail order.
Yeah.
We have a website, and I'll give you a brochure that has that information.
definitely.
But we just basically are retail sales out of the shop here. People come in, we're old fashioned. They like to pick it up.
Pick it up and
their
look.
hand,
Right.
And we don't do any eBay sales.
Right.
So everything's pretty much in-house.
Good. Well, there you go. Excellent, excellent, excellent. I can't believe the amount of rare equipment and rare trains, and it's just mind-boggling. And this layout is absolutely gorgeous. This is old school, guy. Old school Lionel display. I could watch this all day. Okay, guys. Take care, my old gauge friends, and I'll see you on the next shoot. And come to Kentucky to the, what's the name of the street, the area here?
This is Depot Street. We're Nostalgia Station Toy and Train Museum, 279 Depot Street, Versailles, Kentucky, 40383.
There you go. Take care, guys. See you on the next shoot. Take care.